It's me, drawingsanstv, and I am so happy for the subscribers that I got. 64, I think it was, and I thank you very much. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting very often. It's just been really busy. I got school, and yeah. I've got my own Webpad channel. This is my profile. I got one story up. Hopefully I can read it to you guys if you guys are willing to let me read it sometime. I would be glad to. Comment down below if you want me to read Song X Nightmare in High School Adventures, which I need to edit that title a little. And I already published it, so oh well. So let's get back to the reading. Here we go. Having a new friend. You woke up in your nice comfy bed, like always, and got ready to go to school. After you had a shower and got dressed, you made some breakfast and ran outside to catch the bus. Time skip. You were at school and you went to your locker and got your history books and headed to your class. You stopped in front of the history class and went inside and took your seat. You greeted Mr. Nightmare on your way in, and he had a purple hue on his face. When he saw you, you were confused, but you shrugged it off and waited for the bell to ring. Time skip again. Whenever Mr. Nightmare turns around to take, he always has his eyes on me or you. When you notice he looks away. Stupid Mino. Looks away and the purple hue comes back on his face. Maybe he has a fever, you thought. After history class, everyone left to go to their other classes, and you were taking your time, and you were about to confront Mr. Nightmare about his purple hue on his face. Mr. Nightmare, I have a question, you say to Mr. Nightmare. Yes, Miss Young? He said and turned to you with a small purple hue on his face. Are you okay? Because you always have a purple hue on your face. I was just wondering if you were having a fever, you asked. After you asked that, his purple hue becomes bigger and darker. I'm fine, Miss Young. You should be heading to class now, he said with a smile. You smile at him and you wave your hand to say goodbye and headed to astronomy. After astronomy, you went to lunch. You got whatever your favorite lunch food is, and you saw a person that had floppy brown ears and a husky tail was brown, which was brown as well. She also wore a long-sleeve sweater as us that looked like a blue slime covered and the other half of her sweater was purple. She also had a light long brown hair. She also had a red collar with a yellow tag that said Campbell. So you sat next to her because she seemed lonely. You guys talk about life and what stuff you had in common. She was pretty funny. After the bell rang, you had PE next. So you asked Campbell if she had PE next. Hey, Campbell, do you have PE next? Because I do. You said. She nodded, and you both went to PE. After you got to PE, you sat on the bleachers and waited for the bell to ring so the other students could come. The bell rings and everyone that does PE comes in, and then Coach Error comes in and yells tells you to do 15 laps around the hall. You all got up and started running around the hall. You and Campbell finished before the other students. My legs don't work anymore, Campbell said jokingly before she fell on the floor. I just let out a small giggle. You just let out a small giggle and helped Campbell up to her feet. After PE, you and Campbell had art class together, and you went to art class before any of the other students came into the art room. When the bell rang, the art teacher, Mr. Ink, showed us how to shape and make animals, so that was fun. After art, it was home time, and I was walking home with Campbell. I was at my house. You were at your house. You were at your house. You waved goodbye, and so did she. After that, you went to go do your homework, then brush your teeth, put on your pajamas, and went to bed. After I walked Song home, I walked to my bro's house. After that, I walked into my bro's house. Hey guys, I'm home. Sorry for being late. I was walking my new friend home, I said, and saw my bros in the kitchen making dinner. As I sat next to my bro, I leave with my bros because they are the only family I got left. After eating, I did my homework and brushed my teeth, put my panda onesie that I had on. I went to the kitchen and hugged my bros. Goodnight, Dream and Nightmare. After I said goodnight, they said goodnight to me, and I headed to bed and couldn't wait for tomorrow. So that's part 2. I know it was short, but the writer could have wrote a little bit more, make it more exciting, just a tad bit. And if you're listening, please don't take this offensively. I just want a little more excitement. You could put a little bit more, put some edits in there. And yeah, would have been great. As always, like, comment down below, subscribe, and check out some more of my videos. drawingsanstv, out.